Good morning, Mobile World Congress. Ookla is proud to present our first Connectivity Insights session of the day. Please welcome to the stage Sylwia, Kechiche, Ookla Principal Enterprise Analyst for Ookla, and Jean Marius Yao, Orange Liberia Chief Executive Officer from Orange Liberia. Thank you. Let me hand over now to Sylwia.
Good morning, everybody. Your mic is there. Are we live? Awesome, thank you. So, good morning, Jean. Pleasure to have you here, and a really big congratulations. So, you won the Best Mobile Network Award in Liberia for the second year in a row, winning both the fastest mobile network and the best mobile coverage. So, big achievements. Congrats again. So, just want to start easy. What has your strategy been on network deployment since you entered the market 6 years ago?
Thank you. Maybe before elaborating about the strategy, I would like to express my gratitude to the Ookla organization for this second award in a row for the fastest network. Receiving this award, I have in memory all the hard work that the teams are doing on the muddy roads, raining, very difficult road conditions, and achieving these results is really amazing, and this awards is dedicated to all these teams. Coming back to your questions about our network strategy when we enter the market, maybe I would like to emphasize around 4 points. We firstly try to very quickly and very heavily invest in the market to increase the number of sites. So we almost double the number of sites in a very short period. The second pillar of our approach was also to improve the connectivity. We have built a fiber network from the north from the south to the north of the country to have better connectivity and also enhance the microwave connectivity. We also increased dramatically our international access. It was multiplied by almost 20. That's allowed us to have better quality from international side. And maybe lastly, we also have a kind of dedicated network for some customers. I mean, for B2B clients, we dedicated the TDD and the FTTH. So this is roughly the recipe for this network quality.
So that's a massive improvement. And you said improve connectivity and rolling out, doubling the base stations. That's a massive investment. What does it mean? You said muddy roads, going on the road, going to visit people. What does it mean to an average person in Liberia to have connectivity? I think it's very important, right? You've seen increase in people using internet, which is amazing. But because people using internet, mobile networks more, you need to drive capacity further, correct? So has being part of Orange Group helped you with that, with network planning, and obviously how you're using Ookla to help with that as well? That would be good to hear.
Thank you for the question. So yes, for sure, being part of the Orange Group is very important, is key in achieving our targets. The group supports us a lot in terms of network planning, network optimization, also for the validation of some network settings. So we have the support of the group on both strategically and also operational ways. And we have also today Jocelyn is here, is part of the group, is huge support for us. And we also have the benefit of belonging to the group on the procurement of the sites, because we have centralized approach that reduce also the the cost. Yeah.
Yeah, that's important. And we're talking about speeds, but are there any other metrics beyond speed that you're looking at, and you see that are important when you're assessing network performance?
Yes, speed is important. Reports also are important. Beyond these metrics, we internally we use also some other metrics. We have what we call the NUR, Network Unavailability Rate. We also have the view of a customer. We assess it through an indicator that we call the Net Promoter Score that give, at the end of the day, the perception of a customer about our network. And this is key. This is really important, and is the final, let's say, judge. The customer is the final judge. So we have these indicators. But looking forward, our group is also working with Ookla to have access to a cloud-based portal that will allow us to have some network measurements in terms of latency, in terms of accessibility, let's say almost permanently, so that we could improve our network everywhere.
That's great to hear. And I think talking about consumers, because at the end of the day, you're providing network for consumers to use. And can we talk about some of the digital services that you've been rolling out, for instance, mobile money, and what sort of actions you have taken to ensure digital inclusion and just rolling out those networks to previously underserved areas?
Okay, thank you for the question. We have various initiatives to increase the digital access overall in Liberia. Maybe I will mention some. Let's say, for example, in our offers, today we are offering our customers to get access to our data bundles from 7 cents US dollar, which is really affordable.
Yes.
So also in some CSR activities, we try to promote the access to digital skills. So we recently launched our Orange Digital Center in Monrovia, which is a place where young people can come and for free have access to some trainings, some coachings about the digital skills. We also, in this platform of Orange Digital Center, give opportunity to some startups to be coached, to be mentored, to take advantage of our infrastructure, to build their projects, and also to prototype these projects with our Orange Fab infrastructure. So this is for free. All this is for free, knowing that in a country like Liberia, where we don't have all these facilities, this is really key in promoting the digital transformation in Liberia. We also have as key target the women, because we know that there is a gender gap in access to digital in Africa. So we have some initiatives also for women. We have what we call women digital centers that we have set in country. We have today 2 in Monrovia and outside. And in these digital centers, ladies, women, they came for literacy because some are illiterate. So they have literacy, but they also have digital skills.
Yeah.
And we also give them some entrepreneurship skills, knowledges, so that they can run by themselves their business in a more modern way, a more open way. So these are some initiatives that we have undertaken to improve the digital transformation in Liberia.
Definitely, and it's really amazing to hear how mobile can really change the society and including more people into digital. And you mentioned something quite interesting about social responsibility, and very big part this year is going to be talking about network efficiency, and that's part of obviously becoming more efficient. So could you share with us how you targeting making your networks more efficient? Do you have any actions that you're currently taking? Any plans?
Okay, thank you for your question. As far as network efficiency is concerned, since we are part of the Orange Group, we have at Orange Group a program that is called TREE. Which is a program that towards responsible efficiency energy. So in the scope of this program, we have signed a partnership with Escotel, which is supporting us in implementing in the network some features that will allow energy saving. Escotel is also supporting us in modernizing the network. And with a support, with a partnership, we have today solarized 96% of our sites. So we have
That's
solar
impressive.
energy
That's very
on
impressive.
almost on our sites. And this will help us to use very efficiently the usage of energy, but also have a green approach for a better planet.
Yeah, definitely. So you don't have to rely on diesel that much. So by using solar, that's perfect. And bit of polarizing question. I mean, I have to ask you. Obviously, the current economic climate, capex is quite tight. Can you share some initiatives how you planning to enhance profitability? How you planning to do it? Because obviously, rolling out networks, you said doubling the number of base stations, making networks more efficient. That all comes at a cost.
Yes, yes, for sure. There's pressure on capex, and we have to manage it in the best way. The group cannot provide as a lot as we want. We have to do it in a more efficient way, and the ways to release a bit this pressure on capex. One, I can say partnerships, because when we partner with some external entities, we can leverage and be more efficient. For example, we have signed a group agreement, and also we are implementing it in Liberia with Vanu, who is dedicated and a world well-known specialist for rural coverage. So having this kind of partnership will release the pressure that we have on our capex, because it's based on a kind of revenue sharing model. We also have a partnership with ESCO, as I said, for the modernization of our network, and it also release the pressure on the capex usage. We also manage with our regulator to have a more efficiency in using the frequencies. Recently, we got 10 megahertz in the 800 megahertz bands.
So low band, yes.
That will help us to save cost. Instead of putting sites, we can use these frequencies to improve our network and also be more efficient. So these are some initiatives. I can maybe mention the sharing of infrastructure. Today we have some kind of passive sharing, but maybe we could go further with some other stakeholders in Liberia.
That's great to hear, and it's really interesting to hear that obviously low band helps with coverage. So hopefully you get to use that. Good. So we talk about what you have done in the past. Obviously increasing the backhaul network, fiber backhaul, rolling out network, amazing achievements. What are your plans for the future in the next 1 to 2 years? What sort of initiative looking forward to? What's planned? What's next?
Okay. Thank you for the question. I think in the next coming years we'll still work in implementing our vision. Our vision is to be the preferred multi-service operator in Liberia, promoting digital inclusion, financial inclusion, energy inclusion. So in the framework of this vision, we will keep on pushing our coverage for mobile broadband, 4G. We've got the approval of our regulator to have a pilot of a 5G, so we prepare launching the 5G. We also enhance the inclusivity regarding the mobile money. Our strategy will be to go further than transactional activity, but have a digital platform that will support many other activities. So it will be open to others, so go further on the mobile money. And yes, for sure, give back also to the community, because we are not there to do business, but also to support the communities. Doing this, we will remain responsible, respecting the environment. So these are what we will do in the coming years.
That's going to be very busy trying to achieve all of that.
For
So
sure.
it's great to hear. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here and talking to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.